for Parkdale-High Park.
Monsieur le Président, un rapport.
Mr. Speaker, a TD Bank report has shown that the participation of women in the workforce is at its lowest level since 2002, and this reduction is threatening our economic growth. We proposed a plan for affordable childcare that would enable thousands of women to return to the workforce. In this context, why are the Conservatives introducing backward measures like income splitting? Mr. Speaker, the honourable member is suggesting that women, men and women, mothers and fathers who work at home are not workers, and we don't agree with that idea, Mr. Speaker. However, we know that fathers and mothers who work with young people at home are important workers. They are productive, and they are people who are raising the future generations, and that is why we are providing them with support. We support 4 million families with children with the package of reforms that we announced last week.
Honourable member for Parkdale-High Park.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the impact of childcare on women's workforce participation is clear. Quebec's childcare program allowed 70,000 women to return to the workforce. The Conservatives' wasteful income splitting plan would have the exact opposite effect and discourage women from working at a time when women's workforce participation is already sliding. Why put up more barriers, Mr. Speaker? Why are they so opposed to policies like childcare that help women enter and remain in the workforce?
The Honourable Minister of Employment.
Mr. Speaker, Canada has the highest rate of female participation in the labour force in the G20. But, Mr. Speaker, what the member is suggesting really describes the NDP mentality. The NDP does not believe that dads and moms who spend some time at home with their young kids to raise them are in the workforce. We could not disagree more profoundly, Mr. Speaker. They are working. They're working to raise their children, Mr. Speaker. And they're making sacrifices very often to do it. And this is the problem with the NDP approach. It denigrates those families and their choices. It says they're not